NFL got cooking up. Speaking of like big time players, we had the Pro Bowl selections came out recently.
Yeah. A lot of players being chosen that some questionable, but for the most part they got pretty much something right with the AFC. I guess a lot of players are going to be alternates that who should have been starters, but because of due to injuries and Super Bowls and etc. But for AFC we got Antonio Brown, who's been having a phenomenal season, but unfortunately he's injured, so
Correct.
he's be out for the whole season. So he's probably going to be an alternate.
Correct.
DeAndre Hopkins,
Yeah.
Amazing season with multiple quarterbacks yet again.
He's having a big year with Watson. Unfortunately, Watson had to fall down on that.
He's continued having just the greatest game as he has as well. AJ Green.
Yeah,
it's been having typical. Yeah, Keenan Allen finally healthy for a full season. I'm actually glad to see that. I think he would have been here multiple times if he weren't so injury prone.
Yeah, he had some big numbers in short times with Philip.
Yeah, we have in attackers we have Alejandro Vinuela for the Steelers, Taylor Lewan from the Titans. He's a great left guard. I think.
Donald Webb is just Donald Penn.
Yeah, and Donald Penn from the Raiders. He's always been solid.
Just got paid too.
Yes, he did. Guard Kalichi Osamili, David DeCastro, Richie Incognito.
Is that so?
Yes, man. Whether or not it's off the field issues, the man can play.
That's crazy. And I think wasn't it Rex Ryan that vouched to bring him into the Bills?
Yes, he did. Center Marquise Pouncey, he's been there multiple times, and Rodney Hudson.
He missed off for a while, Mr. Pouncey.
Yes, he has. He was his brother. Tight ends Travis Kelce, who's been having a great game with great season with the Chiefs, as well as Rob Gronkowski, Mr. Big Man. As for quarterbacks, we have Tom Brady. He's probably having one of the MVP seasons this year.
Oh yeah.
Phillip Rivers. Mm-hmm. It's one of my questions.
Why is that not Alex Smith?
All right, that's one of my questions. That was one of my questions. Yes, he's had a nice. I think it was a 5-game winning streak where they would look like they were close to make into the playoffs, but then they kind of died out, and they're pretty much, I think, virtually out of the playoffs right now. And Alex Smith did not make the Pro Bowl option.
Which is crazy. I mean,
unfortunately, like I said, this is one of the positions where a player is going to make it. Like if Tom Brady makes a Super Bowl or Ben, it's going to be one of those two. He's going to be the option alternate, but he should not be an alternate. He should have just been on there. And we have Le'Veon Bell, Kareem Hunt, and LaShawn McCoy. Yeah, I think that was pretty fine. Some people said they felt Fournette could have made it, but I said, nah.
Not over those.
Not over them. And James Delvin out of the Patriots. Okay. Mainly because there ain't too many Patriots.
Okay.
That's the offense. Defense. AFC defense, we have Joey Bosa. Well, I feel still going to be Defensive Player of the Year. But I don't know. This next person, Calais Campbell, might take that too.
Oh, yeah. Try to tell you about the Jaguars. Oh, yeah.
Another one that he's had a good spurt towards the end of the season, but I think a certain player could have been picked up instead of Khalil Mack. Like, I did like the other guy from Jaguars. His name is Yannick Njoku, the offensive end. 12 sacks. I think over 5 forced fumbles. He's been having a phenomenal season. Way more sacks, and he's one of the top in the team in tackles for loss. Not enough mentioned, so I guess he wasn't enough voted. But I felt that he should have been there rather than Mac. But Mac also had been having a great season. Late, I don't know if you noticed, Mac starts very late. He always begins the season with like 0 sacks, and then like somewhere towards mid-season, he just gets on a sack spree.
Yeah, like Spurs, right?
Interior lineman, we had Geno Atkins, so I'm having a pretty solid season for the Bengals quietly. Jerome Casey, and Malik Jackson, also from the Jaguars, and Jerome Casey from the Tennessee Titans. Outside linebackers, we have Von Miller.
God.
Yes, Jadeveon Clowney, and Terrell T. Sizzle. Sucks. Old man getting it back in there. Love seeing that.
The Alabama product, C.J. Mosley, making his an inside middle linebacker.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, Ryan Shazier will not be here for the full season. So I said it's going to be tough for Pittsburgh making it past the Patriots without these big pieces. They always get big injuries in the playoffs.
It's tough.
And then we have cornerbacks A.J. Bouye and Jalen Ramsey.
Great sighting, man.
Aqib Talib and Casey Hayward also picked up as cornerbacks for the AFC. Free safety Eric Well for his new team for the last 2 years. And I like strong safety Rashard Jones with the Miami Dolphins and Micah Hyde with his new team with the Buffalo Bills.
Earning that money.
Yeah, a lot of interceptions.
Special teams. Yes, Brett Kern from the Tennessee Titans as a punter. Kicker Chris Boswell.
Another one of the 3 Bs. The 4 Bs, yo. All 4 Bs was inducted.
Ben, Bell, Brown, Boswell all made it for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Return special Tyreek Hill from the Chiefs. He made it again this year. And there's another special teamer, Matthew Slater, super special teamer from the Patriots.
Great tackler.
Oh, yeah. Open field tackler extraordinaire.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had in the NFC, we had for the offense, we had wide receiver, Mr. Julio Jones. Then we had Adam Thielen. Yeah. For the Vikings.
Having a very good season.
Having a very good season over there. Very performing with Case Keenum. He's having a big time year with the Vikings having won the division already.
Mm-hmm.
We have Michael Thomas from the Saints. Then we got Larry Fitzgerald from the Cardinals.
Oh, man.
At the offensive tackle, had Tyron Smith from the Cowboys, Trent Williams from the Redskins, Lane Johnson from the Eagles. At the guard, you had Zach Martin of the Cowboys, Brandon Brooks of the Eagles, Brendan Sharif of the Redskins. In the center, you had Alex Mack with the Falcons, Travis Frederick with the Cowboys. Then at the tight end, you had Zach Ertz with the Eagles, Jimmy Graham with the Seahawks. At the quarterback, you had Carson Wentz with the Eagles, Russell Wilson with the Seahawks, Drew Brees with the Saints. Running back, you had Todd Gurley with the Rams, Alvin Kamara with the Saints.
One of those questions.
And somehow Mark Ingram also with the Saints, making at the running back.
I have no problem.
You got Kyle J.
Jucevic
from the 49ers. And that would be the offensive from the NFC. And the defensive side, you had Everson Griffin from the Vikings, Marcus Lawrence from the Cowboys, Cameron Jordan from the Saints on the defensive end. Interior lineman, you had Fletcher Cox with the Eagles, Aaron Donald with the Rams, Gerald McCoy with the Buccaneers. On the outside linebacker, though, you had Chandler Jones making it from the Arizona Cardinals, Brian Kerrigan with the Washington Redskins, and Anthony Barr from the Vikings. On the inside middle linebacker, though, you had Luke Kuechly again from the Carolina Panthers, and Bobby Wagner from the Seattle Seahawks. At the cornerback position, the lead guy will be Xavier Rhodes from the Minnesota Vikings. Superstar Patrick Peterson from the Arizona Cardinals. He had Marshawn Lattimore of the New Orleans Saints, and Darius Slay from the Detroit Lions, having a phenomenal season with Detroit. At the free safety, you had Earl Thomas again making it from the Seahawks. In the strong safety, you had Landon Collins of the New York Football Giants. And you also had Malcolm Jenkins from the Philadelphia Eagles. At the special team, you had punter Johnny Hecken for the Rams.
Hecker.
Johnny Hecker from the Rams.
And Greg Zuerlein
from the Rams is holding it down in the special team. And the return specialist, Farrell Cooper from the Rams. So the Rams completely dominated special teams here. And the special teamer goes to Buda Baker from the Arizona Cardinals.
Rookie. Couple of rookies up there that made pro ball and first alternate options. Pretty solid. couple of questionable players, but all in all,
yeah, the running back position here with the NFC, it's a little bit egregious right there.
Especially when you got players like Justin Howard that has been balling all season.
That's a little bit egregious. I just can't see how the Saints can pull off two consecutive slots there. It's a little bit
it's crazy.
It's a little bit wild there. They have a lot of good running backs in this game right now. That's a little bit wild.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
Other than that, I think I'm proud of everybody to make it, especially Landon Collins coming from my team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little sad about what's currently going on with Landon Collins with Eli Apple, but we'll address that a little bit in